is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Angel Does ASMR. I hope you guys don't mind the window open a bit. I know you can hear some cars right now, and it's so annoying because they were not out when I was thinking of filming. Now that I've set everything up, they want to come out. But I am going to be doing some reading today. I am going to be reading in this Insomniac EDC Las Vegas 2025 booklet. It just kind of tells you, what to expect. Little pro tips and pictures of the stages from, the previous year. I thought, I should get into more reading for you guys. My channel is based on Whisper Ramble, so I feel like reading stuff like this would be pretty cool and showing you guys like pictures, and especially if I experienced it, I feel like that would be a pretty cool video idea for today. I had to stop the video because someone thought they were Fast and the Furious out there, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into the reading. I am going to be positioning the camera facing the booklet, if you guys don't mind. I just feel like it would be better that way because it does have pictures and stuff. So let me go ahead and get that set up right now, okay? Alright guys, so here we have, before we start, it started raining, which is pretty cool. Let me turn this up a little bit. It's pretty cool, it started raining. I hope it's not too loud, but yeah, the window is open just a little bit. So let's get started here on the first, the cover. We do have gold and black stripes with a pink, purple, and turquoise flower right in the middle. Here you can see a golden smiley face. And if you pay attention here, you can see that the stripes are a little bit off, because it is giving the illusion it's spelling out E-D-C. Sorry, my hand's a little awkward. It's my first time filming a video like this, so gotta get used to it. Just bear with me, guys. So that. Now we'll go to the first page. As you can see here, it has a picture right away on the first page of EDC, of the whole rave. Let's go ahead and try to adjust this. There we go. I had to put my shorts here or something like cloth-wise because it was making too much noise at first. Sorry, I did have to close it because it was a little too loud. You couldn't really hear me. But maybe some of you guys would rather hear that. Sorry, I don't know. Obviously, here on the second page, fourth, I guess, if you want to be technical. But here we have a picture. Either friends or strangers hugging, and this is just showing the love that the community provides. When you go to these festivals, it's more than just a festival. In my opinion, you connect with everybody. Everyone is there for the vibes, the music, the culture. Here what you see people wearing are the bracelets are called candy. Candy is spelled K-A-N-D-I. They wear it all over their arms. They make necklaces of them. It's really cool, and then even like little things for like your finger, like little rings and stuff, trinkets, as they call it. But yeah, you can see this friend or like these friends or either strangers, whatever, hugging it out and just filled with excitement. Like I said, if they're friends, they could be strangers, but if they're friends, obviously they're excited to be there together, and this image just really, I guess, speaks for itself. It shows you the type of people that come and just showing love and positivity. Alright, so let's go ahead and read here. The EDC community. Harmonize. All are welcome here. EDC provides a space for you to express your highest degree of creativity and authenticity. A place to be blissfully and unapologetically you. Shed the restrictions of everyday life and celebrate the unity of a community unlike any other. Live in the now. Use this opportunity to fully immerse yourself in a unique world created just for you. Let your imagination run in the wild as you explore the many hidden wonders of EDC has to offer. And don't forget to be present in the moment. In mind, body, and spirit, take the time you have here and make the most precious memories. Love one another. Love is and always has been at the center of everything EDC stands for. Love means caring about those you are surrounded by and knowing when they may need your help. Practice love at EDC by making sure your crew is prepared, helping those who are lost find their way, and being a friend to a fellow headliner in need. Love yourself. We all know before you can love others, you must first love yourself. Be sure to take care of yourself during EDC. Stay hydrated and listen to your body when it tells you to take a break or fuel up with food. The nights of dancing are long and the desert air is hot. Make the most of your weekend by always looking out for number one, or I guess for one another, whatever. Let's go to the next page here. Alright, on the next page we have here Kinetic Field. The city gates are open, welcoming headliners to the Kinetic Metropolis. The night owl, symbolizing the EDC spirit, orchestrates the city's rhythm. The architecture comes alive as the city's rhythm transforms into a harmonious gathering of music and art. And Kinetic Field is the main stage at EDC. So here we have drones. They started doing drone shows, I want to say about 2-3 years ago. As you can see here, there's art that's made of drones. And then this is the banner right before you enter Kinetic Field with the little statues of owls. Here we have a Ferris wheel. Me and my girlfriend have been on it once. When we got VIP, we were able to skip the line with the VIP wristband. And then, yeah, that's the main stage. Fireworks, some smoke, and then that massive crowd, and then we got little stations there. Let's get on to the they're starting to use more of the LED panels or like the screens. Before it's more like a, what is it called? I mean, they still do statues and stuff, but I've been noticing lately they've been doing more like LED stuff. I mean, LED, well, like the screens, sorry. Cosmic Meadow. This is the stage I was telling you guys about earlier. So Cosmic Meadow hosted, day 2 hosted by Art Summer. So Cosmic Meadow. The Cosmic Meadow stage stands as the grand entrance to EDC, unveiling a breathtaking panorama of the festival. Emerging from the meadows, this electric lotus flower sets the stage for cutting-edge dance music, live performances, and electric beats. You can see there's 2 people here trading candy. So when you trade candy, you put your hands together like that, like a peace sign, form a heart. So plur is peace, love, unity, and respect. That's what they're doing here. And then they go ahead and pull the candy off themselves and put it onto the other person, and vice versa. And then right here is Cosmic Meadow. So that's the stage that you see when you first enter the festival, and you're up on the bleachers, so you see a whole panorama view of the festival and facing this stage. But the fireworks look so beautiful from the bleachers. Me and my girlfriend tried to at least see them one day from the bleachers, and then, like, if we don't have any DJs playing at the time they do the fireworks, but if we do have a DJ to see, then we just watch them from wherever we're at. You can't miss them. They are better than, what is it called? Disneyland, for sure. 1000%. Here are more pictures. Look at that crowd. And here we have a little up-close picture. That's Odd Mob. You can see right here. It's DJ Odd Mob. It's really sick how they put this together. Alright, Circuit Grounds. This is my favorite stage ever. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of disappointed me this past EDC in 2025. It was okay, but Circuit Grounds, basically, so it looks like this. They have a bunch of screens. It looks a little smaller in the picture, but when you're there, you're like surrounded. You're surrounded by the screens. And you can see the fireworks right to your left. We sing Dom Dalla, DJ Dom next year for 2026, because obviously this is from 2024, 2025. They didn't really surround you with screens like they did, but they weren't connected, and they were just more like, it looked like poles, like a bunch of poles all around with screens on them. It was okay, but I loved Circuit Grounds for what it was. I hope they bring that back. Here we have Neon Garden, hosted by Factory 93, Club Space. That's how it looks. Neon Garden is cool little stage. Neon Garden. Neon Garden. Curated by Factory 93, Neon Garden stands as EDC's ultimate techno temple. This steel structure is outfitted with cutting-edge light and laser technology designed to immerse you in an underground nightclub. Enter the domain of the iconic warehouse rave culture. You can see just a picture of people dancing here. Look at that crowd. It's a beautiful stage for sure. I love Neon Garden. It's like our little stage where we chill at, relax. And we have more pictures here. A dancer right here. And then we have the stage right here with all the lights, doing a light show and whatnot. And then we have two lights right here projecting onto the DJ himself. And then right here it says Neon Garden. I believe this is where like VIP is, and you can be a little more up front. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. Right here we have bass pod. This is for like dubstep. And then up here is where they have the DJ, and they're on a big like these light poles. And the way they set up the stage is really sick. I'm not really into dubstep like that. I used to be back then in like 2012 when Skrillex was really big. Dubstep was just really big at that time. I like that type of dubstep, but I'm kind of getting into it because we do have a friend that got us into dubstep. The new one at least. Not too much for me, but some dubstep music I like now. But my girlfriend is starting to like it a little more now. So shout out to our friend that got us into that. But here's bass pod. Oops, sorry. I'm so sorry guys, there's a lot of little loud moments. I hope it's not too bad. This is my first time filming like this, like I said, so I'm trying to adjust here. Bass pod. Presented by Bass Rush. The industrial powerhouse of bass pod unleashes ground-shaking frequencies that fuel the festival with dubstep, drum and bass, trap, and every hybrid variation of bass music. This is the ultimate destination for headbangers and bass enthusiasts. And here we have a picture of two girls at the rail headbanging. Here we have more pictures of the stage. So like I said, it's kind of like these little towers or poles with lights in them. It looks really sick. Like, I wish I really liked dubstep so I can spend some time here because it does look really cool. And then right here, it's like a floating cage where the DJ is at. And then we got the crowd right here. Really dope. And then I don't think these are headliners. I think these are performers here once again. I really like that touch of that EDC does, or any rave where they have these performers. Sometimes they'll be in a full costume, or they'll just have some sick outfits like this, and they come in like pump up the crowd, basically hype us up. So really cool. Here we have, this is my girlfriend's favorite stage, Wasteland. It's mainly hardstyle. They started adding like hard techno into EDC Wasteland, I think they're gonna start doing hard techno, or maybe it was just this year that they did it for like one day. But yeah, it's just a bunch of like shipping containers, and it just looks like literally a wasteland. And just for hardstyle, it's a little bigger than what it was before. I really like what they did with it, and love it actually. It made it bigger, and it's just way better now. I liked it before too, but I feel like hardstyle is making a comeback, or I don't know if it was really popular. I think it was like in the early 2000s, but now it's really coming back. Because we went to the festival Wasteland. I want to say, yeah, it was last year, and this year, last year it was so empty. Not empty, but like we were able to get there like right before the doors open, and there was like parking right at the front. Raving is so oversaturated now. Like, we thought we were gonna be able, sorry, I had to clear my throat. We thought we were gonna be able to get there like last year and just park anywhere. Dude, we were in traffic for almost an hour. Wasteland, they made the outside stage way bigger, and inside was like the smaller stage when it was the opposite last year. And there was way more people, but it was actually really cool. It wasn't shoulder to shoulder, but there was just way more people, so it became more mainstream now. And Wasteland is in San Bernardino, like for the rave itself, but this is the stage in Vegas for EDC. Sorry for that little side ramble, but here we go. Presented by BaseCon. Okay, there you go. Sorry if it comes out blurry, I'm not paying attention to the camera. Once an abandoned area, now a vibrant land for artists, creatives, and headliners alike. This space has become a sanctuary for hardstyle music and art. Emotions run wild as pulsating beats drive the electrifying energy of Wasteland. And then we have Wasteland. And then here we have a little performer here. And then as I showed you guys, picture here. And here are some more up-close pictures. I really like how they did it this year. Or I think it's been like this for 2 years already. It just looks really cool. I really like the pyro features. There's screens in here, and the shipping containers are like at an angle, and it has some girls spray painted there, or at least this year it did. I'm not sure if the girl's still there, or it's a different picture, but they have artists come and spray paint these things. So the beautiful thing about EDC too is they have a bunch of artists come out and paint all over their decor and their shipping containers and other little area like rest stops, like benches and stuff like that. They have artists come and like make flowers or like spray paint like the flowers or the benches and make cool designs. So if you ever go to EDC, get there early so you can go ahead and look at all the art that is displayed throughout the venue. It's beautiful. And then right here we have the crowd, and you can see a little bit here the spray paint, the art. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video really quick because the dog is, oh, you know what, never mind, he shut up. The dog shut up. Okay, cool. Oh, never mind. Here we have Quantum Valley. Quantum Valley. It's like not as big as it was before. They kind of made it a little smaller. This is where, this is trends. So this is for like all the trends lovers. I really like trends too, but I feel like at ADC, I don't really see myself going to the trend stage too much, or Quantum Valley, as it's called. I don't go there too much because it's more on the like, kind of like chill vibe. It has some repetitive beats, which is cool, and upbeat, but there's times where it has like a little chill vibe to it, which I love. I love that about trends. But when you're drinking and you're at EDC kind of pumped up, you kind of want to keep that vibe going, at least I do. So I'll come to Quantum Valley unless it's someone I really want to see, like Vinny Vici she's a performer, or it might be, but there's a lot of people that get creative with their outfits. She kind of seems like she would be a headliner for some reason, I don't know. But I could be wrong, she could be just another performer. And of course, some more pictures here. I feel like these might be headliners too, but I'm not too sure, because they do have a lot of performers, or just people in outfits that walk around that don't really perform, but just put on these really cool, crazy, and not crazy in a bad way, but cool, crazy outfits with like big hats and stuff like that, or umbrellas, and they come out so you can take pictures with them. And then here is another picture of the stage with the crowd. I really like these triangles that they have with the design up here. Very, very cool design that they had this year, but I do remember it being a little bigger, and it was at another spot, because this year they changed up the layout of the rave, so a lot of stages were kind of placed at different locations, and they made this one really small, which kind of sucks, because I feel like it does deserve, I feel like trance is kind of in a way what started raving and all that. I feel like trance was really, really big when rave started years ago, before I was even born, and for it to get a little smaller, it's kind of sad, but I hope they do bring it back where it's a little bigger. Here we have nice little stereo bloom. It's one of the smaller stages, but they started making it a little bigger. John Summit, he's one of the biggest DJs right now, house music DJ. I remember, I think his first EDC he played here, and I remember finding out about him a little after that EDC, and then I started listening to him. He only had like less than 20,000 followers on TikTok. I remember scrolling, and I just scrolled past him. He was doing a Coachella set, and then I was like, wait, let me go back, let me see what this guy's about. I even commented, and I never comment on like random DJs, like TikToks or stuff like that, or even anyone's TikTok in general. And I told him, I just put like, oh wow, this is really good, but then I deleted it, because I'm like, I don't know, like, I just feel weird commenting like that, like a little fangirl. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Not saying that that's bad, but I don't know, I'm just really shy, I guess. So like, if he commented back, I would have been like freaking the fuck out, even though I didn't really know who he was. I'm just a really shy person, and I overthink, so I was like, ah, never mind, let me just delete my comment. But yeah, he had like less than 20,000 followers, and he was just like barely coming up in a way. He was making music long before that, but yeah, but to see what he's grown into now is so fucking insane. But here we have, these might be performers, I think, because I know they were letting headliners take pictures in these swings. That's by Stereo Bloom, but she's kind of dressed up like one of the performers. So here we go. Stereo Bloom. Sorry for my tracing, it's pretty bad. And then sorry for this truck that's about to pass by. Presented by Insomniac Records. Curated by Insomniac Records. Stereo Bloom poses with a dynamic sound and standout artists that define its ever-growing label here. We nurture new talent, new music, and new styles. Stereo Bloom. Let's go ahead and on to the next page. Here's more up close. So it's just like, it almost reminds me of Circuit Grounds, because it's just like big screens, and they're all connected with another screen. That's how Circuit Grounds is, but like I said, this year it was just like more like poles like that with TVs. It looked like like if you were in New York or something. So it was pretty cool. It was a cool idea, but I really prefer them to just do this. I mean, this Stereo Bloom, but like I said, Circuit Grounds was really similar to this, but way bigger. Then we got the Ferris wheel, and then I believe these might be headliners, because there's a lot of headliners that like. Headliners would be people like us, the people attending EDC. A lot of them do go with cool, fun outfits like this. outfit, you know, cool, and it's just really fun. Bionic Jungle, this is a very, very fun stage. So here it's like, almost like a jungle kind of thing. Well, it is a jungle theme. And it's only getting bigger. So here we go. Bionic Jungle. Hosted by Hard Rex, live from Earth and Hard Selects and Planet X. The harmony between nature and technology comes alive as you step into Bionic Jungle. Wander through glowing vegetation into the futuristic structure where house music pulses through the night. Then right here we have the POV of the DJ or behind him with a bunch of like plants everywhere. It's so cool, beautiful stage. I really, really recommend spending some time there. I love spending time at the smaller stages now, just kind of taking it all in for what it is. And here we have more pictures like around the stage. Right behind this right here is Daisy Lane. When you walk through there, there's a bunch of LEDs and like daisies and very beautiful. And then we have a staircase that goes right over that. And then we got the jungle, Bionic Jungle. Got the crowd here. Little fence around here that might be like VIP area and something like that. Another picture. This is downtown EDC. Downtown EDC has a bunch of stuff like you could get married here. They have a little casino here. Just a bunch of little either stages or like casino, little entertainment area, if you will. And then right here, like a little picture of a couple actually getting married, like legally married. You can do fake married, like fake marriages. So you just get like a little fake certificate, do it just for fun. Or you can actually pay and get like a whole ceremony thing. And they have like a good, like throughout the whole night, there's a lot of people that are getting married legally here, and then they just walk out of there. There's a bunch of chairs for random people to sit down, or your friends, family, whoever attended with you, as well as a bunch of fellow headliners, and then they just kind of cheer you on out the little walkway, and you go back to raving. Beautiful, beautiful experience. So here, down, A, D, C. Here we go. I was gonna trace it. Sorry, I had a notification pop up on my phone and I was paying attention. Well, I said we. Well, welcome to the Electric Hub, where reality and imagination merge. You can discover everything from festival weddings and live shows to Western parties and the Candy Casino. At downtown EDC, expect the unexpected and enter into the different experiences that will trigger your imagination. Alright, so here we have Camp EDC. Okay. Little moon, stars, EDC. Camp EDC is your home away from home where you can relax, connect, create, party, and play. It extends the festival's energy with experiences, services, and spaces that nurture the well-being and a sense of community. Whether you're looking to recharge or want to keep the party going, Camp EDC is every headliner's temporary home in the desert. Here we have a picture of them doing yoga. They also do goat yoga, where they have goats, real goats, come out and stand on your back as you're doing yoga. It's pretty cool. Check-in hours. Thursday, May 15th, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, May 16th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, May 17th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Sunday, May 18th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please arrive only during these hours and allow extra time for unexpected delays as closed I don't want to be banging on the thing. I feel like I did that throughout the video, like with the mics. I really do apologize if this video isn't what you expected and it was a little too loud on some parts. I tried editing some parts out, or like stopping the camera when I knew I kind of messed up, and edited it out on my phone. But yeah. If you guys want to see me read another, I have another one. I have like so many from past EDC, so I can, if you guys want, I can try to angle the camera better and actually read every single word out of them. But yeah, this was basically the end of the booklet. I mean, the rest is just little tips and stuff, but pictures and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up. Please comment a W. Comment if you guys are going to the next EDC, which is EDC 2026. In Las Vegas, it's their 30th year anniversary, so I hope that they have some